بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Indeed, أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر. Subhanallah, these are ayat recited by our Qari, may Allah bless him and give him the barakah of his recitation, are very beautiful words that have touched the heart. Shall they not reflect on the different signs that Allah Azza wa Jal have given to us in this universe? Shall they not look at the skies? Shall they not look at the creation of the camel? Shall they not reflect? And Allah is saying to the Prophet afterwards, فَذَكِّرْ, remind, إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مُذَكِّرْ, you're only a person who reminds. And every once in a while, we come across strong reminders. Not only the signs we see outside of different creations of Allah Azza wa Jal, of the skies and the mountains and the falls and the trees and the beautiful, magnificent things that Allah has created to us in this universe. But once in a while, we come across a stronger reminder, which is a departure of a loved one. وَجَاءَكُمُ النَّذِيرُ, a reminder have come to you. The Nadhir, the reminder, the warner, is none but death. Hadimul Ladhat, the destroyer of the pleasures. The one that shakes you up so hard to remind you that you're only a visitor in this short life. If this life were to sustain and maintain for someone, it would have maintained and sustained for those who came before us. Where is Qawm Ad? Where is Qawm Hud? Where is Qawm Nuh? Where are those who have lived with us? Where are those who are mentioned in the Quran? Where are those of our family members 100 years ago? They're all gone. And we also will be gone. And we will be remembered for a short time. Maybe one generation, 2 generations most. And then after that, we will be forgotten. When that time comes, make sure that you will not be forgotten by Allah, the Mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. حتى إذا جاء أحدهم الموت قال رب ارجعون. When the time of death comes for a person, he would be saying, رب ارجعون, let me go back. Why you want to go back? لعلي أعمل صالحا فيما تركت. So that I do good on what I have lived in the past. كلا, nay, it's impossible. Once you visualize the death angel, this is it. There's no return. It's a one way. There's no second trial, no second chance. In this dunya, you're able to have a second chance with everything almost you do in this dunya. But when the time comes for you to live the dunya, this is it. It's only one chance. لعلي أعمل صالحا فيما تركت كلا nay إنما هي كلمة هو قائلها. Only wishes you will be wondering with. Allah Azza wa Jal describes to us the moment of death. فلولا إذا بلغت الحلقوم, when the ruh reaches the throat. وأنتم حينئذ تنظرون, and you will be looking at the person who is departing the dunya at the time of احتضار. ونحن أقرب إليه منكم ولكن لا تبصرون. And we are much closer to him than you who are sitting by the bedside, because the malaika will be surrounding the person at the time of death. فأما من ثقلت موازينه فأولئك هم المفلحون. As those whose scale of deed will be heavy, they will be indeed successful. أفحسبتم أنما خلقناكم عبثا وأنكم إلينا لا ترجعون. Do you think you're created for no purpose? You're created for fun? You're created haphazardly? and you will not be returning to the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. فَتَعَالَى اللَّهُ الْمَلِكُ الْحَقِّ. Indeed, legacy will be to the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal, who is the ever living. لا إله إلا هو رب العرش الكريم. Indeed, no deity beside him. He is the master of the Arsh al-Kareem. My brothers and sisters, yes indeed, once in a while we come across very difficult moments and sorrow moments of reflection for the departure of someone. But let this not be a few minutes of pain and then we go back again. We go back again to the neglection we were living in. إن الذين لا يرجون لقاءنا ورضوا بالحياة الدنيا واطمأنوا بها والذين هم عن آياتنا غافلون أولئك مأواهم النار بما كانوا يكسبون. Those who do not wish to meet Allah Azza wa Jal. إن الذين لا يرجون لقاءنا. Those who do not wish to meet Allah. Some of you might be saying, I wish to meet Allah, but reflect on your own actions in this dunya. Your action speaks for whether you wish to meet Allah or not. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ لِقَاءَنَا. They don't want to meet Allah. They don't wish to meet Allah Azza wa Jal. They were satisfied and content of this lowly life. وَاطْمَأَنُّوا بِهَا. They're satisfied. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ آيَاتِنَا غَافِلُونَ. They're neglectful to the ayat of Allah Azza wa Jal. Whether the ayat that was recited to us that have shaken the heart, or whether it is the ayat that we have lived in 2 days, the departure of our brother who was living with his family, who was not expecting himself to leave this dunya, and none of his family members thought he would be leaving. He's still too young. He have a family to look after. My brother, I know this is painful for you, but this is the qadr of Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah have chosen for him to be in his company, and we're happy for him to be in the company of the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. Al-Ghafur Rahim. إن الذين لا يرجون لقاءنا ورضوا بالحياة الدنيا واطمأنوا بها والذين هم عن آياتنا غافلون أولئك, those their final abode will be the hellfire والعياذ بالله. أولئك مأواهم النار. Why يا رب مأواهم النار? What for? بما كانوا يكسبون, as a result of what they have accomplished. And يكسبون in the Arabic language, in the context of the Quran, it comes in the context of work, earning. For how long we're going to be living in al-ghafla? We have secured the first mortgage. We have the first beautiful car. We're aiming for the second mortgage. We're aiming for a better accommodation. We want to have a more fancy car. We want to show off in front of everyone around us. Why? What's the point? What's the point of drinking salty water? When you drink the water of the sea, you become more thirsty. When you're more engaged and running after this dunya, you will be a slave to this dunya and will control you like the shaitan controls a human being. Wake up. Wake up. Let the akhirah be your hum. من كانت الآخرة همه جعل الله غناه في قلبه. When you're when you wake up in the morning, the first thing for you would be to please the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. When you go to bed and sleep, you will be reflecting and contemplating on what you have accomplished throughout the day. You will be muhasaba, doing muhasaba to yourself. How I did what I do today. What did I do today? How good I was in my life today. How is my family, my first priority? Did I do my salawat in the masjid? Did I do my salawat, if not in the masjid, on time? Because that's what you created for, my brother, my sister. You're created to worship the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal, and your salah is your ruh. When the masjid has become only a community center to accommodate us for Fateha, that's a crisis. That's a crisis, my brothers and sisters. Because this is not what the purpose of creating the masajid of Allah Azza wa Jal. The masajid of Allah Azza wa Jal is created to worship Allah Azza wa Jal. في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال رجال لا تلهيهم تجارة ولا بيع عن ذكر الله وإقام الصلاة وإيتاء الزكاة يخافون يوما تتقلب فيه القلوب والأبصار. Rijal means people of integrity, both man and woman, who are always conscious and mindful of a moment when they will meet Allah Azza wa Jal. تتقلب فيه القلوب والأبصار. تتقلب القلوب والأبصار. The hearts will be flipping and the eyes will be wandering. And this is at the moment of death. This is at the moment of death. This is when the malaika will be recording ما يلفظ من قول إلا لديه رقيب عتيد. Whatever you utter from your mouth will be recorded. The general tafsir we know is that whatever we say in our life will be recorded, and one of the tafsir I come across is the malaika precisely will be at the moment of death, waiting for you to see if you're able to say La ilaha illallah. Because من كان آخر كلامه لا إله إلا الله دخل الجنة. Ask yourself, in a moment where you are saved from a death, and all of us have lived that moment. All of us were in an experience where we were that close from being killed or dying. Whether we were driving in our car and the car flipped, or the car have gone, off the highway, and we expected ourselves to die. At that particular moment, consciously, unconsciously, your reaction was saying La ilaha illallah, or you were cursing. In difficult moments, is your immediate reaction will be La ilaha illallah, or remembering Allah Azza Jal, or you will be using the words that of this society? Reflect, my brothers, because your unconscious is fully of what your consciously is engaged in. إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم. These last a few seconds of your life are none but reflection for your entire life. If you're a person who has been conscious of the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal and has been constantly remembering Allah, has been continuously engaged into the dhikr of Allah and the ibadah of the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal, then be 100% sure that Allah the Mighty will make you remember Him in the last and most difficult moment in your life. This is a reflection of your life, my brothers and sisters. This is a reflection to what you have been doing in this dunya. It does not take much from you to rearrange your life. It does not need from you too much to schedule yourself to get up for Salat al-Fajr. And wallahi, there is nothing more beloved and lovely to you to start your day with like Salat al-Fajr. Because this is the salah that will make you start your day right. This is the salah that will make you be with the company of the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. Man salla al-fajr hawiran fahuwa fi dhimmatillah. Whoever prays Fajr on time, he is with the protection of the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. Nothing better than coming to the masjid, walking on the Fajr time, breathing. وَالصُّبْحِ إِذَا تَنَفَّسْ. You breathe the air of al-Fajr into your lungs, into your heart, into your mind, and you submit to the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal and starting your day with barakah. Taking time away from your busy schedule and make sure that your salah is done on time for Salat al-Dhuhr, preferably in the masjid if you're able to, and then Salat al-Asr, and then Salat al-Maghrib, and Salat al-Isha, which is also another important salah. By the time you make it home, there is nothing to prevent you from scheduling yourself to pray Salat al-Isha in the masjid. So you will be blessed by the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. من صلى العشاء في جماعة فكمن قام نصف الليل, as if he have done قيام الليل for the half night, and the other half will be done when you go for Salat al-Fajr in Jama'ah. It does not need much from us, wallahi. Wallahi, living as a mu'min is not going to change your life. It's not going to make you poor. It's not going to make you lose business. But rather, wallahi, it will make you make a business better way. Wallahi, it would make you live a happy life. Wallahi, will take this depression and anxiety and the things that we have been suffering from away from your life. Because you will be living in peace. Ala بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ. By the remembrance of the mighty Allah Azza, the heart would achieve peace and tranquility. In conclusion, there is nothing better than working with your family in this dunya to enjoy your life in al-Jannah, inshaAllah. هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون. Our family is our priority. Our family is everything for us in our life. And this is a message I'm going to conclude with my talk with. Brothers, you are in front of the mighty Allah Azza accountable. Because Allah said to you, الرجال قوامون. You are in the position of responsibility. My sister's in the back. Allah, not the Western society. Allah, not the thinkers. Allah, not the movements of this society that have corrupted the family, is saying to you, your husband is in charge. And you are assisting your husband. And that does not mean you are less equal or less valuable than your husband. Allah is giving you an honor of being the murabbiya to the generations who will be leading the future of Islam. Allah Azza wa Jal have honored you in the Quran, and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam have honored you in his ahadith and said to you, Al-Jannah tahta aqdam al-ummahat. There is no more honor or better honor than having the Jannah underneath your feet. What else are you asking for? What else are you asking more? This is a big honor. Be a mother. Do not choose something else, because when you choose something else, you will lose your status as a mother. And we're not talking about mother having children only. We're talking about a mother who will be raising conscious mu'mineen, muwahhideen, submitting to the mighty Allah Azza wa Jal. It's not only giving birth to children that will make you a mother. What will make you a mother is to follow Hajar alayha salam as your role model. To follow the role model of all the salihat and the conscience who have lived their life for Allah and raised children to be carrying the deen of Allah Azza wa Jal. Once we put things into the right perspective, then our usra will be our Jannah. And then our children will be submissive to us. Then our children will be pleasing to our eyes. Then our children will be saved from the chaotic life that we are exposed to in this life. Our children will be saved from drugs, from running away from home, from doing the haram things that we don't want them to be engaged in. Let's fix our homes, let's fix our families, let's fix our life, and let's turn to Allah Azza and know that one day we will be standing between the hands of the mighty and we will be accountable for everything. May Allah Azza wa Jal forgive my brother and give him rahmah ya Rabbi, and may Allah give the patience and the sabr to his family members and help them to say inna lillah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Allahumma ajirna fi musibatina wa akhlifna khayran minha ya Rabb al-alamin. Allahumma ameen. Wa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wa fikum inshallah.